So yeah, I had a bit of an interesting experience in between episodes. So I was actually on this world earlier today because I haven't had much time to work on this world anywhere else between last episode and this episode. And I was building the bridge between the Volcano Island and the Ender Tower Island that we were in last episode, and well, I fell off and I tried to fly without thinking, tried to get back up. I don't know why I tried that. And in doing so, I realized I still had my Elytra on, which I didn't realize that I had even forgotten to take off. So I managed to survive the fall, and I managed to find this place while I was falling, so I decided to land here. And by the looks of the outside of this place, I think this is where I spawned in the world when I first load the world to start the series off. And well, I don't really have any other way of getting back up. But while I was actually down here on the bottom, I decided to kill a couple of cows because I need the leather in order to do something back up home. Oh my gosh, I shouldn't be down here anyway, but it happened, so not much I can do about it. Alright, so let's go inside. I'm going to fix up the spawn area so it's back to the way it's supposed to be. Now, let's see, where is... Okay, so here's the start button. Okay, there we go. And there we go, we are back home. Okay, that was not a fun experience to have to go through in the first place, but it happened. So, alright, so here's what I need the leather for. I have 3 leather already at home, so now I have a total of 5 leather. So now what I can do is I can take the leather and I can do this. I finally have myself a leather hat, which I know doesn't sound like too important of a thing, but here's the reason. My achievements list that I have that TheGamingCyclone gave to me somewhat early on in the series was to equip a full set of armor. Well, there we go. That achievement is finally done. And I did the method that I technically wasn't supposed to do, but what happened happened. There wasn't much I could do about it. I took advantage of being down there. Alright, so I've got the armor thing taken care of. My gosh, alright. So there's one other thing that I want to show you. It's another achievement that I managed to get done in between episodes. And I said I was going to go ahead and get it done in between episodes. Check this out. I have completely filled in this entire chest with cobblestone. This was one of my achievements for this world. Now, granted, the achievement didn't say it had to be a double chest. I decided to make a double chest anyway, so now I can mark that achievement off the list. And one real quick thing that I do want to go ahead and show you guys is exactly where it was I ended up falling off. And actually, before I do that, I do want to grab a few materials and craft a few things before I actually show you guys where I end up falling off. So I'm going to need to go in here. I know I literally just got this achievement. I'm already using some of the cobblestone. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to craft one set of stairs, and I'm also going to craft a ton of slabs, and I think this should be enough. And I also do believe I have some slabs in here. Yeah, I have 5 slabs in here, which these slabs that I have, I actually ended up getting, wrong chest. I got these slabs because I crafted them for the sole reason that I wanted to cover up the lava over I want to cover up the lava over the cobblestone here right here, so I went ahead and made a slab, and or at least 6 slabs I should say, and I had 5 slabs left over. Anyway, that's enough of that, so let me go ahead and show you exactly where it is I fell off. And I'm going to cut this part out getting there, and I'm actually going to be over there for the majority of this episode anyway, or at least by the area, not exactly over in that specific spot, but still. Alright, so I'm at the walkway on my way back to the Ender Island, and I got all the way up to the top on one side with the stairs, and then I got this far before I fell off. Yeah, so apparently something that occurs within Minecraft, I don't know if this is Pocket Edition specific, but it occurred for me anyway. Apparently when you're crouching on stairs, you can still fall off. And I know that kind of sounds dumb. I mean, if you're in a normal world, that kind of makes sense because you're on the half part on the bottom. But I was crouching, I was placing the stairs, I had a lag spike, and then from there, well, I fell off, and that's when I decided to, in panic, try to fly, activate my elytra, not realize I still had them on. My gosh, what is wrong with me? So basically, what I'm going to be doing in this episode is I'm going to be working toward another achievement on my list. And this achievement is a bit of a simple achievement, to be completely honest, but it's going to take a little bit of time. I'm actually going to be building a mob spawner. Now this, as I said, is one of my achievements, and something I was thinking about doing was getting a bucket of lava from the volcano over there and turning it into a mob grinder where all I have to do is press a button, it dispenses lava, picks it back up, and then all I have to do is hit them once with a sword, and I kill them instantaneously. Well, I decided I didn't want to do that because that would take a little too much time to actually set up. So that's just not going to end up happening. But I do actually want to go ahead and get started with the actual mob spawner itself. And it's just basically going to be a box. That's all this is going to end up being, is a box. It's literally all it's going to be. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some cobblestone. I don't think I'm going to need any more of my wooden slabs, so I'm going to place a cobblestone here, cobblestone here, and I'm going to go ahead and make like a walkway like this. And just something I just realized I'm not actually going to end up needing, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm not going to end up needing the slabs right here. And I'm not gonna, and this side either. That came out weird. So my plan of action is actually, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get these slabs back out, and I'm gonna build up just right here, and then I want to go ahead and something I literally just realized is I don't have a pickaxe on me. A little late now, so what I'm going to do for right now is I'm going to do that. Let's go ahead and get out my stairs and my slabs, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to place down a stair upside down here, stair upside down here, and the slab directly in the center. Not there. Too late now. you know what? I'm gonna run back home, give myself a pickaxe. I think I'm also gonna have to make another stone pickaxe while I'm there, because the pickaxe that I have at home is kind of low. I'll be right back. And as per usual, I decided to sleep the rest of the night while I was back at home. Is that really any surprise? So now that I've got this, oh yeah, I feel like I should go ahead and explain why I decided to do this little bit right here with the stairs. So here's what my thought process on this was. Let me go ahead and pull my axe back out to grab this. Do I have a block? Yes, I do. Okay. So I should be fine to pick this back up. So here's my thought process on why I built this the way I did. So as soon as I kill a mob, I figured that would make it a little bit easier to have stuff come through this little gap right here in order for me to be able to pick up, like, especially XP, because then that means the XP doesn't actually have to fly up and over the barrier in order to be able to get to me. If that makes any sense, probably doesn't. But yeah, that's the reasoning I had for that. So let me go ahead and organize my hopper. Let me actually move that over there. So I'm gonna make this a 11 square. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I go ahead and come down here, if I'm careful, so 6, 7, 8. And then on the other side, same thing. So I just gotta be careful. And 9, 10, 11. And the reason why I'm doing 11 is because I want this to be a 9 by 9 area on the inside. And if I can do that, then that means I need an 11 by 11 area around the edge. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me count this out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So that should be the right size. And I'm going to go ahead and fill this out. And I'm also going to build up walls a little bit so that mobs are at least contained. I mean, that's kind of obvious. Otherwise, I wouldn't it wouldn't be an effective mob spawner. They just walk right out. This is probably going to take a little bit of time, so I'm probably going to edit the majority of this. I'm going to build the rest of the floor of this place, and I'm going to go ahead, build the walls, and probably start up the ceiling of this place before I'm actually, you know what, I'm not going to do the ceiling first, although I'm starting to wonder, do I even have enough color? Actually, yes I do. Alright, I decided to go ahead and talk through this entire process. Oh well. Too late now. So, here's the entire floor of this place done. So I'm going to build this wall up 1, 2, 3 high. And this is where I'm starting to wonder if I even do have enough cobblestone. Actually, I think I might. Actually, okay, I'm now second guessing myself because I'm starting to wonder whether or not enough slabs is actually what I have. So if I go ahead, well, not slabs, cobblestone. So here's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to go ahead and go over to this side and build up. I may have to get more cobblestone from back home. I have plenty of it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need to go back home and get more cobblestone, because in order for me to finish off the roof of this place, I do not actually have enough cobblestone to do that. So I'm going to do this. Actually, before I do that, I need to actually start the roof. And I definitely do not have enough cobblestone to start that. So actually, no, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this for right now, so I can at least get back in. I'm going to go home and give myself maybe about 2 more stacks of cobblestone, I think is what I'm going to need. Probably more than that. Actually, I mean, not more than that. I said that wrong. There's probably going to be more than enough. That's what I meant to say. I'm an idiot. I said the wrong thing. Yeah, I'll be right back. You know, I'm on my way back over here, and I just had a thought. I might not actually need near as much cobblestone blocks as I thought I did, because I made a ton of slabs. I could just technically double up the slabs, although I need to put aside 3 slabs, because here's my thought process. Actually, let me go ahead and put 2 of the slabs up. So here's what I'm thinking with the slabs. If I do this, that way if spiders do in fact spawn in here, they actually aren't able to climb out, because spiders are technically only 1 block tall. So if I do that, then they can't crawl out. So now I realize that I could use these slabs instead of the cobblestone itself. This is probably going to be a little bit more tedious to fill in, because I have to fill in 2 slabs per block. But at least I'm not wasting a whole bunch of cobblestone blocks when I could be using the slabs that I crafted up. But this is immediately going to take a little bit of time, and I probably should have also grabbed some torches to at least light this place up as I'm working, because otherwise mobs are probably going to start spawning in here if I'm not careful. It's going to have to get really dark in here, though, in order for that to happen. And I'm assuming... And it's also starting to get... it's also starting to turn nighttime as it is, so... That's definitely going to make it so mobs are going to spawn in here. But this at least should get me not only some drops, but at the same time the achievement. Because that's the whole reason I'm building this mob spawner in the first place, is because it's one of my achievements. So I'm just going to place in these last few slabs. And now I'm going to start placing in actual cobblestone. Oh my gosh, it's already starting to get dark in here. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop out right here if I can get out. There we go. And just go ahead and place in these last few pieces of cobblestone. And in theory, this should get mobs to start spawning in here. I just need to probably wait a little bit of time for the mobs to actually spawn in the first place. But there we go, we've got ourselves a mob spawner. Now I'm going to assume that if I walk away, because I'm pretty sure they can't spawn within X amount of blocks from you unless there's a legitimate spawner block. And I do want to go ahead and test to make sure that if the mobs are actually going to spawn in here, that it actually works as efficiently as I thought it would be, in terms of putting that barrier up so that mobs can't get out and I can still get to them. Because that's the whole thought process I did on that. So let's go ahead and put up the cobblestone. I still say I technically got that achievement, even though I did technically already use up part of the cobblestone. We're going to go ahead and see if this does exactly what I want it to. And if it doesn't work the way I want it to, then I'm probably going to spend some time next episode redesigning it so that it does actually end up working. Now that I'm thinking about it, it might possibly be too bright on the inside for them to actually spawn because I have torches nearby. There's only really one way to find out if that's the case. So, do we have anything spawning in there? No, we don't. What if I take out a few torches? And then, so if I take out that torch, take out this torch, and then I also take out these two torches right here. So that's 1 and 2. I want to say that should be plenty dark in there. But then again, I'm not 100% sure because I don't see... Unless it needs to be 3 blocks tall in order for them to spawn. I don't know, I'll have to look into it, but that's going to have to do it for this video for right now. I'll work in between episodes to see if anything actually ends up spawning there in the first place. I'm not sure I built this correctly. I'm going to have to do a little bit of research, see if I did anything wrong. And if I did, I'm probably going to end up working on it off camera. But yeah, that's going to have to do it for this video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. Well, more than make sure that subscribe button for future content. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at HNCPU0 to stay updated. This has been Zero Studios. Thank you guys for watching, and with that, I will see you guys later.